Christmas Day. This is December 25th. The year is 2019. I just got home. I've been at the hospital all day with Earl. I came here for a little while. My family prepared dinner over here. We had dinner, they're gone, and now I'm about to head back to the hospital. So, today was a good day. Earl was awake now, and they put him in a chair. One of the nurses came in and said, "Let's get him out this bed." I said, "Okay." We put him in a chair. Um, Earl was alert, talking. He can talk a little bit, just a little bit. You know, he has that trek in his neck, and so they would put him on a trek collar. So he does this trek collar for a couple of hours a day. They think he's trying to do 12 or 14 hours a day. I need to go back up there and see. But anyway, forgive me because I am tired as hell. Run up there and drop him anyway. So he was able to sit up in the chair. He was alert. He could communicate, and I got my Christmas tree up. My mother came over here. My mother, my brother, and sister, they decorated the tree. They did a good job, I think. I guess they left half the decorations off. I'm like, why didn't I put all these decorations on there? They said that. So, yeah, they should have put more of the stuff on there, bro. But anyway, the tree is decorated, and today was a good Christmas. I mean, I can't complain. At the hospital, they served all the families Christmas dinner. And it was quiet up there today. You know, Earl, I sat there, when they put him in the chair, I had to sit there and watch him because he was moving around, touching stuff, I'm like, what are you doing, like a little kid? I said, Earl, you're going to fall out this chair. So he was strapped into the chair. I guess he was so happy to be sitting up and looking around and just grabbing stuff, and picked up the poinsettia, and I'm like, what are you... I stepped away for 5 minutes to get some water. I came back, Earl was holding that poinsettia in his hand. I'm like, what are you doing with this poinsettia? I grabbed it from... I said, well, how did you get that poinsettia? It was sitting on the table. Next to him was a poinsettia, it was a Christmas tree. He was grabbing the stuff and picking it up. So I said, Lord, let me watch his ass. I had to sit there and watch him. So, you know, it was... Yesterday, I went with a friend of mine. We went around the corner and had a drink last night in between my shift at the hospital. I left the hospital, didn't have a drink, came back. And while I was sitting there, that's when that ESPN anchor died. Somebody hit me up and said, did you know so-and-so, so-and-so? That guy used to live here in Atlanta. And he died from the pneumonia. I was like, oh, Lord have mercy. So... yeah, I know a lot of, I'm just going to say this again, because I know it's a lot of you all who are adamantly against protecting yourself with a flu shot or a pneumonia shot. That's the only, you're playing Russian roulette with your life. So, hey, I'm always going to give me a flu shot and make sure I get a pneumonia shot starting now, because I've been a few years. If Real had got a flu shot this year, he would not have had this issue that almost took his life away from him. So... now we're just trying to get to the recovery. He still ain't afterwards. He's still hooked up to the ventilators and respirator thing. So hopefully, he still got a slight fever, but not as bad as it was. Actually, I think the fever is gone. Last time I checked today, I think the fever was gone. And so, I mean, the last 24 hours, he really woke up. I mean, after they gave him that blood in 2 days in a row, it was like that's all he needed. He was like, okay, where am I? Literally, he was like, I want to go home. I said, okay, well, hold up now. I know you do want to go home, but going home ain't on the list right now. You don't know when you leave there, you're going to this rehabilitation place, so I guess I need to explain that to him. I'm trying to explain it to him. Oh, shit, I got my phone. That was my other call. I'll call it back. But anyway, I've not explained to him. Well, I'm trying to explain. I tried to explain to him about the rehabilitation clinic he's going to, but you know, the way he was acting today, he was mad as hell. He said he wanted some water and some fruit and food. So I'm asking her, can he have some water? She's like, well, she said, no. You know, there's a process they have to do. Um, there's a process for them to give him water or food. And today, the people who do that were not there. So she did swab his mouth with a little bit of ice water. And man, he was he lapping that water up. He said he wanted some water. He was thirsty. And although he's on a feeding tube and they give him some water in the feeding tube and they give him food, they're obviously not enough nutrients. So, you know, we shall see how this goes the next few days. Now he's back amongst the living. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, but he was up there. He was rolling his eyes. He was mad. I couldn't figure out what he was saying at first. And it dawned on me. He said he want food and water. He just kept saying, "I want some water." So I told him, yeah, it's gonna be a rough road for Earl because Earl is not doesn't he still can't. He was sitting in the chair for about 6 or 7 or 8 hours. They put him in the chair about 11. They put him back out of it around 6, somewhere up in there. He still cannot do anything on his own, so we had to lift him out the chair back into the bed. So he got a ways to go. Yeah, he's got some work to do. There's a few more battles ahead. Just I keep telling him, you got to be patient and calm. I just don't think he don't understand how. You know, we haven't been able to have a conversation about does he know what took place. He is aware of where he is at. And he was aware he had pneumonia, but I don't think we haven't talked. We can't talk, of course, about the events leading up to this whole shit. So hopefully, yeah. I was talking to one family that was up there today, and they were leaving. They said their brother finally was able to talk today, and he hadn't talked in 5 weeks. He'd been there for 5 weeks. I was like, wow. 5 weeks he's been there, and he's finally able to talk somewhat today. And they were leaving after so. A lot of people at that hospital today. People on the street. We drive by these hospitals every day, act like we don't exist until somebody end up in that damn hospital. It's like, whoa. Your health is your wealth. What is so hard to understand about that? Your health is your wealth. So all these people say, I would never get a flu shot. Y'all some dummy ass motherfuckers. But you'll find out. That flu ain't no damn joke. Maybe you'll live through it. We'll see. I've been getting this flu from the shop for the past 30 years. I used to have severe allergies. I still do, but not as bad as I was when I first moved to Atlanta. First moved to Atlanta, I had severe allergies. I would get upper respiratory infections. The doctor I was going to, I was about 19, 20 years of age. He was like, you have to do a flu shot every year. I mean, you have to do a flu shot to protect your upper respiratory system because you're so prone to them that you get it can turn into pneumonia and take you out of here. So I've always got a flu shot. I don't play with that. That man gave me one morning. I did. I got a flu. I've never had the flu. I've never had no issue with the flu shot. I will continue to get the flu shot. And I listen to these people talking about they don't want to do the flu shot. I'm thinking y'all some dumbass idiots, but do what you want to do. I can't help you. You know, do whatever you want to do. That's just stupid. And I always get my flu shot late August, early September. I don't wait till people start getting sick. I do it early so it's in my system. So when y'all start getting sick and coughing and sneezing all over everybody at the damn gym, because you're going to the gym to sweat out some cold you got and you give everybody else your cold or flu or whatever, I'm prepared. So, yeah, I get my flu shot early. Late August, early September, I don't waste no time. When I see them flu shots up, because I run into, I've gotten flu shots at CVS, Walgreens, my doctor's office, wherever. You know, my doctor's office did it this time because I was in there in early August for some stuff. She said, "You want flu shots?" I said, "I sure in the hell do. Where is it? Give me the best one you got." She said, "Okay." I don't play with my health like that. I'm not about to gamble with my health because I know my health is my motherfucking wealth. And that's the only way I'm going to stay alive. I ain't taking no chances. Now, Earl is incredibly grouchy now that he's awake because he's not happy. Because he can't do nothing for himself. So he grouchy. We can't understand it. There's some communication lagging there. He's trying to tell me something. I don't know what it is. I have to tell him, look, if it's not in this room, we can't worry about that right now. Only thing we need to worry about, whatever's in this room, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. I'm trying to understand. And he's mad. But I said, just be grateful you're alive this Christmas 2019 because you came close not to be anybody. Yeah, I just told Earl to be grateful that he is alive and with us this Christmas 2019 because he almost didn't make it. He ain't out the woods yet, but we getting close. So great! I'm grateful that he will be able to sit up tomorrow. We're gonna put him back in the chair. Same nurse who was there said she'll be there in the morning, and she's gonna get him up, get there early so I can help her put him back into the chair so he can sit there. When he's in the chair, you gotta watch him because he be moving around and everything. And it's a chair, so it's a chair, but he could literally fall off of it. And he's so big and heavy that, even though he lost some weight, that man's still over 200-something pounds. We would lift his eyes there, God damn, this nigga heavy. She said, yeah, he's pretty solid. I said, okay. So we had to put him on that chair. But she said, you really got to watch him because he's tall, too, so his feet are not, that chair's not really designed for tall people like that. So I had to sit there and watch him. Couldn't leave. And she said, if I leave, call her. Like I said, they had Thanksgiving dinner for families today at lunchtime. So I said, she said, go get your dinner, I'll watch him. Like, when they raced over there, got dinner, and came back, then she was done. But, he can't do nothing for himself. She had to brush his teeth. It's a lot of work. These nurses, God bless them. I brought them a cake today, a lemon pound cake. And I'm going back to get the night shift of cake. I'm giving them this chocolate cake I got in the car. A chocolate pound cake for the night shift. So I'm doing whatever I do to make everybody happy. They love the little. Every time I went up there for the night shift, the day shift night, I brought everybody. I always brought them donuts, cookies, cake, something. And y'all might think that's just a little small something, but that little small something, they be so happy whenever I ask need for something. I always checking on him. He's okay. That they hear something beeping, they all come in there. So it's, it is what it is. So it's quiet over here. My family took off. They all headed back to their homes and stuff. So it's just me and this Christmas tree. Not even a little doggy. Last year, Vanity was here at the other house, and I brought all these little Christmas presents and stuff. But Vanny's not even here this year. So Earl's in the hospital. No doggies running around. Just me. I guess I'm going to take me a hot bath when I get back here from the hospital. Lay up there and take a hot bath, soak, and drink a vodka and cranberry and go my ass to bed. Lord knows I need some sleep. And I'm going to get some sleep. Earl's sister and his niece are there tonight. They're at the hospital right now. They literally just got there around 5 o'clock. So I'm glad they're there. So for next, I think they're going to be here for the next few days. I'm not too sure. Hopefully Earl will improve enough. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Maybe he'll be able to get out of that into the nursing home by Friday. So maybe I don't know. It just depends. It just depends. It just depends. Well, anyway, I'm going to conclude this video and head back to this hospital so I can get back here to my ass to bed. It's about 7 o'clock. Anyway, I'm out of here. I hope you all had a great Christmas. It's Christmas to December 25th, the year 2019. I hope you all had a great Christmas, and I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas holiday. I'm going to head back up here with Earl for a little while before I come home, take a bath, and go my ass to bed. I'm out. You all have a happy and Merry Christmas. I'm out of here.